The forensic pathologist is still on the stand under direct examination, testifying about the cause of death of baby Evelyn. Let's go back into court together.
She had previously marked as exhibit number 21. Is this what you were referring to with the butcher paper and the body bag?
Yes.
Okay. Let me keep these guys. Okay. So at some point, Evelyn's body was going to be transported to a different location, I'm assuming. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And where was her body transported?
The Forensic Center in Johnson City.
Okay. And are you the individual that performed the autopsy on Evelyn Boswell?
Yes.
Okay. And was that also performed at the same location in Johnson City?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please describe the process of this particular autopsy for the jury?
We re-photographed the body. We collected evidence from the body, and we removed the clothing, and I performed the autopsy, starting with an external examination, then an internal examination.
Okay. Was it more difficult due to the state of Evelyn's remains?
I don't understand.
Okay,
the
let me
question.
ask it in a different way. Does decomposition of a body impact your ability to perform certain things during an autopsy?
It can.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you, for example, does the level of decomposition keep you from being able to identify mechanisms of death or possible mechanisms of death?
It can, yes.
Okay. Can you describe how?
Sometimes with decomposition, the skin will change colors, and it can obscure bruises or contusions. Sometimes we might not be able to draw the sufficient toxicology specimens that we want to.
Okay. And did any of that happen in this case? Were you able to see any potential soft tissue injuries to Evelyn's body?
I did not identify any soft tissue injuries.
Okay. Did decomposition play a role in that at all?
It's probable, yes.
Okay. I know you stated in your report that there were leaves in Evelyn's hair. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you were also at the scene. Did you observe leaves at the scene that night?
Yes, there were numerous leaves inside the shed playhouse.
Okay. Okay. So I'm assuming when you conduct an autopsy, it's not just the body itself that's helping you make your determination. Is that a fair statement?
That's correct.
Okay. What other materials do you as a doctor use in order to make a determination when you're conducting an autopsy and trying to determine a cause and manner of death?
Our investigators' investigation or summary, law enforcement's investigation. I can use medical records, sometimes histology. That's where I take the tissue and I look at it under a microscope.
Okay. Okay. And after you conducted the autopsy of Evelyn, are those results essentially generated into a report?
Yes.
Okay. Is that report kept in the normal course of business?
Yes.
And have you reviewed your autopsy report for accuracy and completeness?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to pass you a document. I'm going to give you a second to look and see if you recognize that. Oh, okay. Are you able to identify that document?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell us what it is?
It's the autopsy report I prepared on Evelyn.
Okay. And is that a complete and accurate copy?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, this time we would ask that be made exhibit number 260.
No objection. Full exhibit 260.
Dr. Schmidt, did you form an opinion as to the cause and manner of death of Evelyn Boswell?
Yes.
Okay. What is your opinion?
The cause of death, homicidal violence.
Okay. And can you explain that for the jury? What did you base that finding on?
I based it on the autopsy findings, the investigative summary, the investigators that went to the scene, and law enforcement investigation.
Okay. Hypothetically, if Evelyn was alive when she was placed in the trash can, is positional asphyxiation likely?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell the jury what positional asphyxiation is?
It's your body's in a position that compromises your breathing.
Okay. And were you aware how Evelyn's body was placed into the trash can? Do you recall?
Yes.
Okay. And when you say positional, are you referencing the fact that she was upside down?
Yes. The body was in the trash can upside down.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been pre-marked as exhibit number 34. Pre-admitted as exhibit number 34. Okay. Okay. So hypothetically, if a blanket is pulled up over the face of a child who is then placed into a trash can upside down, could the blanket itself cause some type of asphyxiation?
Yes.
Okay. What about the trash bag that Evelyn's body was in? Could the trash bag itself cause some type of asphyxiation?
Yes, if it covered the airways, the nose and the mouth.
Okay. How many autopsies have you conducted over the course of your career, just approximately?
3,600 approximately.
Okay. Approximately how many of those were on children?
Close to 100, between 80 and 100.
Okay. Have you conducted autopsies on children that have resulted from, that you determined to result from natural causes?
Yes.
Okay. Have you conducted autopsies on children that have resulted in or been caused by something accidental?
Yes.
Okay. So if I gave you a hypothetical that Evelyn Boswell was sleeping in a bed with an adult or two adults and a rollover sleeping episode occurred, is that something that you would consider as being a possibility for her death in this case? Do you want me to rephrase the question?
Yes, please.
Okay. Is a rollover incident possible, a co-sleeping rollover incident possible, explanation for Evelyn Boswell's death?
My opinion, no.
Okay. And can you explain why that's not a possibility?
Evelyn is an older child, and typically we see the overlay in younger children. It's certainly possible, but with the investigation of the scene and law enforcement investigation and the way she was found in a trash can, I don't have the opinion that it was a co-sleeping, bed sharing, or overlay.
Okay. Is there any scenario that I could give you that would change your opinion about the cause and manner of the death of Evelyn Boswell?
I don't know if I could answer that.
Okay. Do you... Hold on one second. Let me ask it a different way. Anything about the autopsy, as well as the other things that you had said that you used to come to your conclusion, that led you to believe that Evelyn Boswell died from natural causes?
No.
Okay. Same question. Anything based upon the history that you were given from law enforcement, the scene itself, plus your autopsy of Evelyn's body, that led you to believe that Evelyn died from something accidental?
No.
Okay. Please answer any questions that the defense has for you.